877-937-1047 is the phone number. You can jump on there with us anytime. You know, I've lived in the same house now for about 15 years. And you know how I've had a couple of floods or issues, and my house in the last 2.5, 3 weeks has been repiped because we had a pipe problem, right? And my house was just chopped up like Swiss cheese, right? There's holes in the walls. I mean, it was just a nightmare, right? And dealing with this heat, and we have 6 dogs. So it's just been a nightmare. And now my house is almost done, and it almost looks brand new. It's so weird. It's like, I didn't really know what drywall was until I always heard the term drywall, but then I saw drywall, and I was like, that's really cool. You just put this over this hole, and then it's like brand new wall.
Put a little paint on there, you're good to go.
So it's like, my house is almost done. So that's so stated. I think I told you guys there was a period where, because my house didn't have running water, we had to go live in a hotel for a while. And then my wife couldn't take it anymore. And over July 4th weekend, she said, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. So we ended up going to Idaho, right? We were at Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And then we ended up going to this place because of the guy I rented the house from, the Airbnb from. He had a membership to this one exclusive club called Gaza Ranch. And that's where I started bumping into all these celebrities like Khloe Kardashian, right? Miles Teller, Usher. They were all there in this little area. Well, also in this area in Idaho, I didn't think I'd bump into anybody I knew, right? And I didn't. But one day I was in the gym. I was doing bicep curls next to Miles Teller.
Mm-hmm. As you do.
And I'm saying, well, you name drop. I have to, because it's part of the story. I mean, it's part of the story. And I'm trying to blend in, and I can't believe that these famous people are in here. And I see a guy that has a shirt that says Phoenix on it or something. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to try to talk to this guy. So he walks by, looks at me, he goes, hey man. I go, hey, you from Arizona? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I'm from Arizona. I go, well, me too. And he goes, I know. I'm your neighbor. I live across the street from you.
Oh my gosh. What are the chances?
And I'm like, what? He goes, so he told me his name, Tom Adelson. And I said, oh, Tom Adelson. Yeah. What's up? Now, then I felt terrible. Look, when I say this guy's my neighbor, this guy, like the house across the street from me, and then the one right to the right, like diagonal, like for 15 years.
Oh my gosh.
And I've never seen him. And I felt so terrible. Now, my wife saw him. Hey, Tom. Right? She knows him. And I had to like defend myself. I was like, listen, I get up really early. No one's awake when I leave and go to work, so I don't see you. When I come home, you're probably at work. And he's like, I get it. I'm like, no, hold on. I come home, I'm tired. I like go take a nap. You're at work. You come home maybe 5 or 6 o'clock at night, and then I'm like, I'm watching TV, so we've never really seen each other. My wife's like, I see Tom every morning. He walks his dogs. He's got headphones on. She sees him every day. So I just felt terrible that I didn't see him. The next day, I was at some other thing at the little area I was at, and I see this guy comes up and goes, hey man, what's up? I go, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, is that Tom? Because I was so concerned of defending myself.
You didn't memorize his face.
I didn't memorize his face.
Right, and he didn't have the Phoenix Sun shirt on for you to recognize him.
And then I saw him 3 or 4 more times after that, and then I was like, okay, that's Tom. So now I'm waiting for Tom to come home so I can be like, what's up, Tom? I'm going to drive around and look for him.
This is, I think, where you adopt a nickname that could fit anybody, like, what's up, sport? Something like that fits your neighbor, or if it's a complete stranger too. Either way, you're in the clear.
Well, that was a week and a half ago, and I can't stop thinking about it. You know what I mean? I just can't stop thinking. They got 15 years.
It's a long time.
Across the street from me, and I was like, oh my. And then I was talking to somebody else at the gym, and they're like, oh, you're at Gaza Ranch? I go, yeah. And they go, Tom Adelson. I go, I know. No, I saw him up there. We got together. We connected.
Everybody knows Tom, but you.
He's a really nice guy. My wife knows his. I mean, I feel terrible, but that's on me, man. That's my bad. Anyway, anyone notice Kyle walking funny?
I did not.
No,
I
probably actually am, you guys. So this is actually really embarrassing. So I noticed, like getting dressed the other day, I have like a skin tag on my butt cheek. I told you it's really gross. So like right where the crease is, under where the butt is, and I was like, oh, I don't think so. No. So I ordered a Dr. Scholl's skin tag remover kit.
Okay.
And 2 days ago, you guys, I did this. Now, to do this, you basically have to take a tweezer, pull the skin tag, and freeze, like, the base of it.
Freeze it? How?
With a little Q-tip. The Q-tip goes in this cryo sprayer thing, and you pop it out, and then you have to do it. But it's in a very awkward spot. So I was like, like, okay, how am I going to do this?
This is where you need a friend.
Okay, I did it successfully and I was really proud of myself. But since then, what happens is the skin tag basically swells up and is really sore and sensitive until apparently it falls off. And I'm in the sore and sensitive and really swollen part. And so every time I walk, it rubs on my jeans.
Ouch.
Really sensitive.
So a skin tag is that. It's the rubbing of the jeans and the underwear that probably caused the skin tag. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well,
so that's why it's in that area.
Yeah. And now I'm hoping it, like, I don't know, comes full circle and the jeans rub it off because it's getting off of there.
Hey, so when you buy the Dr. Scholl's thing, how much is that? Because it sounds like...
I got it at Walmart. I think it was like $15.99 for 8 treatments.
And it has
that's
an 8...
nice.
It has the frozen thing? That's cool.
Yeah.
How many
it's like
treatments-
just a little tiny spray. It almost looks like a little travel-sized bottle of hairspray.
You should have brought it in here. We could have done that for you.
Yeah, we were friends.
Didn't you
How many
just,
treatments
I
do you
didn't
need
let
to
my
do?
husband do that. Supposedly it comes off in one, but then if it doesn't, then you have to do it again, and you can do it up to 4 times. So I'm just crossing my fingers that I got it the first
Well, it's
time.
weird, too, because you just had your skin checked like 2 weeks
I
ago.
know.
Did they miss that?
Yeah, no,
Fire them.
because technically they don't like have to take those off. You have to ask,
Oh.
and I forgot about that one. So, and it's probably better because like that would just be extra embarrassing, anyways. Like
So it
it's
hasn't
on my
fallen off.
butt.
It hasn't fallen off yet.
No.
But it's on your butt. Like if you were wearing a bathing suit here, could we see it?
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh my God, look
Yeah,
at this
because
skin tag on Kyle's
you know how like at the bottom of your butt where there's like the little crease, the little smile.
Sure. The smile.
It's
That's
in
fun.
the smile.
Hey, maybe that's that BBL you've always wanted. You need to put, right? It made your butt swollen.
Didn't make my butt
Kyle's
swollen.
left butt cheek.
Gross. So gross.
BBL,
Well,
Drizzy.
we pray for
Sorry
your
if you're eating
speedy
breakfast.
recovery.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Thank
hope
you.
for you.
So kind of you.
So when you walk, you're kind of limping a little bit? Boom,
Just like
boom.
trying to not.
Now you just got to be, sorry, I'm limping, skin tag. Skin
Well,
tag.
last night I was sitting down at dinner and I was wearing sweats and I got up and I could feel the skin from the skin tag stick to the sweat and it was pulling.
Ow, that's the worst, though. I can relate to that. Like when you have like a scab or something, that hurts.
Yeah.
A scab on your butt?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Or scab anywhere.
Be thinking of me today, guys.
All right. Let's throw a prayer out for Kyle's butt. Can we? Thank you. There you go, Kyle.